This chart shows Hollywood public trust levels using YouGov data. Dwarfing the baseline average is Morgan Freeman, with an 87.5% positive rating. That statistical outlier defines his cultural capital, converting universal likability into active influence across different sectors of society. This authority took decades to accumulate. In the 1970s, he was a face in the ensemble of the PBS children's show The Electric Company, a sharp contrast to the solitary, commanding presence he would eventually become. His career trajectory reached a specific inflection point in 1987. At age 50, he played a volatile street hustler in the film Street Smart. The role brought immediate critical validation. He received his first Academy Award nomination, with critics highlighting his ability to shift instantly between charm and intimidation. Arriving at this level of fame later in life provided a strategic advantage. Instead of navigating Hollywood with the vulnerability of a young actor, Freeman entered his peak years with the maturity to be intentional about his roles. Throughout the 1990s, he built a catalog of roles that solidified his public image, most notably in Driving Miss Daisy and as the narrator and the moral center of Shawshank. By 2004, he reached the peak of industry validation. He won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role as a retired boxer in $1 Million Baby. He then used that industry power to tackle historical heavyweights. He spent years securing the rights to play Nelson Mandela, eventually portraying the South African leader in Invictus. His peers responded with a succession of lifetime honors, including the AFI Life Achievement Award, the Cecil B. DeMille Award, and the SAG Life Achievement Award. The SAG Life Achievement Award is a tribute given by the Screen Actors Guild for both career achievement and humanitarian accomplishment. Having secured the highest levels of institutional and public approval, he faced a choice: how to actually deploy this accumulated cultural capital. Acting has a built-in power ceiling. Performers are usually limited to the scripts and characters offered to them by major studios. In 1996, Freeman moved to bypass that ceiling by partnering with Laurie McCreary to found their own production company, Revelations Entertainment. The company was built on an explicit mission to improve on-screen representation and produce stories that explore challenging social issues. He utilized his recognizable voice to greenlight projects that sparked public inquiry, like Through the Wormhole, which explored complex questions about the universe. As executive producer of the CBS drama Madam Secretary, he took a direct hand in shaping modern political narratives for a primetime audience, even appearing in the series as the Chief Justice. This shift from actor to producer is a transfer of power. He moved from interpreting other people's scripts to deciding which stories earn a place in the cultural landscape. His influence eventually moved beyond the screen. He began pivoting away from media production toward direct physical activism. Following the devastation of Hurricane Ivan in 2004, he formed the Grenada Relief Fund. Now known as Planet Now, the organization provides resources to help coastal communities prepare for major storms. He expanded his advocacy into global ocean conservation with Oceana and narrated the What's Possible film for the United Nations Climate Summit. This transition uses his public profile to amplify urgent scientific needs, moving his influence from the theater into the path of global crises. While advocating at the UN level, he also focused on a micro-level ecological crisis, the sharp decline of honeybee populations. In July 2014, he responded with personal logistics, importing 26 beehives to his ranch to begin building a local population. He turned his 124-acre Mississippi ranch into a dedicated bee sanctuary, providing a safe habitat for the hives to thrive. His career shows a transition from symbolic performance into tangible environmental stewardship. His path demonstrates how global visibility can be systematically converted into a functional tool for both media representation and ecological preservation.